everybody, hold on, chill out, wait a minute. Take a deep breath. I'm talking to myself. I wasn't talking to you. This is sucky. This is not good. This is sucky. Why? Well, you'll only know if I explain it to you. But before I do that, I got to turn on my chat because... Sorry, I got to get pumped up. I got to get... Hold on. All right. I'm feeling it. Hold on. All right. Here's what's up. So I've got some interaction with this guy, Authentic Intent. I know that there's a massive explosion in the community right now, and people are on two sides of a coin. It's causing division inside of different communities. Division here, division there. People are thinking this, people are thinking that. People are mad at this guy, people are mad at that guy. Some people are defending one side, some people are defending the other, and I don't know what to tell you yet because I just found out about this mess. I'm going to do my job. I'm going to take any crazy thing out on the internet that you send to me. I'm going to look through it. I'm going to give you the facts. I'm going to tell you what's true, what's false. I'm going to give you a thought process on it. I'm going to hear your thought process, and it sucks. Right off the grip, it sucks because I can't do my job like I want to, and I'll tell you why right now. I have to turn on member-only mode. I know people are going to call me a shill. It's spelled S-H-I-L-L, in case you need help spelling it. People are going to call me a shill. People are going to put me down. People are going to get angry because I have member-only live chat on. I don't want member-only live chat on. But you have to understand, I've had people botting my live chat in the last few days, which means they're employing bots to spam my chat. So I have to have 1 second chat mode, because they probably will end up paying the $4.99 or $2.99 or $10.99, whatever they want to pay a month, just so they can spam bot. So I got to even be safe against my members and leave slow chat on for 1 second to stop the bots. Then I have to have my mods on full freaking duty here. Duty. I said duty. Okay, stop being silly. It says not. I'm trying not to be silly. And on top of everything else, I have some pretty strong feelings about everything going on myself. Got me? Hey, Rebecca Ann. Hey, is that you? Is that the Rebecca? I got to make sure before I call you out, but if that's you, awesome. If it's not, still awesome, but I watch a channel called Rebecca Ann. I just don't know if it's the same channel, so. Okay, anyway. If you're the one that criticizes DNAJ Lion 7, hey, great to have you. If not, still great to have you. Okay. So basically, don't feel obligated to join my channel. This isn't a push to try to drive my membership up. My membership's already great where it's at. It is here for troll protection. I have several troll groups actively trying to delete my channel right now. FECORE, I have Betty Washam and her friends. I've got the IPS trying to delete my channel. I've got all these people filing with me. I've been in communication with YouTube trying to make sure that they understand what's going on. They do, but still I have to be careful. So member-only chat will go off, but it's going to go off if you are a regular chat member and you've been here a long time. I can do things to help you chat without paying the money, and I will. You need to email me. If you've been at my channel for a while, you're here talking all the time, and you can't afford member-only chat, email me. We will work it out. I'll help you figure it out, okay? But even if you're not been here for a long time and you're a casual viewer, I will be turning off the member-only chat to talk to the community and probably turning it back on right after the trolls spam their jelly into the chat. Got me? So here's what I understand happened, and I don't have time to sit and listen to an hour-and-a-half video before I go live tonight. I've been doing talks with other YouTubers. I've been doing stuff for my channel. I've been doing stuff with YouTube. I've been busy as hell while still making videos, hanging out with the family, running around, and trying to eat and stuff like that. Hey, Thomas, good to see you. Do not feel obligated to join the channel. I will turn it off and let you say your piece, but it'll go back on if we get spammed by the troll army, okay? Now, here's what's up. FECORE board member Karen, let me check. FECORE board member Karen B went on a flat earther named Authentic Intent with almost 4,000 subscribers and defended him on an issue. I'm trying to just go slow and easy through this entire stream. It's not going to be a normal stream. Clearing the air like a vacuum. The problem with this title is I know that you mean a vacuum like space, but vacuums don't suck. Say it with me, everybody. Vacuums don't suck. Vacuums don't suck. You don't understand anything. Vacuums don't suck. Unless you're talking about your sweeper, vacuums don't suck. So, Clearing the Air Like a Vacuum with Karen B by Authentic Intent. It's some very sensitive subject matter. It's perfectly allowable by YouTube, but it's sensitive, so I'm going to let you know ahead of time. It's no vulgarness, no nastiness, but I'm just telling you if you're watching. So, let's start off with my interaction with Authentic Intent in the past, what's going on with him right now, and what the community has been reacting and saying, and we'll get this all out so you understand it. And I might unlist this video, edit the video, and put it back up later, but in the very least, I will do an edited video reaction in the end. Authentic Intent has been on YouTube as a flat earther for a while. I remember him at least back to my main channel where I interviewed him because I had a bunch of people trying to get me to talk about flat earth back in the old days of YouTube, and I didn't like the topic. It was too contentious, and there was, back then is when the whole flat earth thing was blown up. And in order to understand it, I had Authentic Intent come on, explain it to me, try to give me the gist of it. This is back in the beginning, okay? I might have had 1,000 subs, 800 subs, 2,000 subs. I don't know. I think it's right when my channel blew up, okay? So I interviewed him, and me and him were always cool with each other, I thought, until I started to criticize Flat Earth heavily. I don't know, when I did my Kicked Out of Flat Earth series, Jaron Kicked Out of Flat Earth or whatever, Bob and Jaron Kicked Out, then he came in and started to troll my live chat, and I didn't take offense to it. I get it. He's defending Flat Earth. He's a Flat Earther, whatever. I'm not going to judge the guy. You want to troll me? Go ahead. Anyway, I kicked him out of my chat, though, because he was being really rude and shit, and I just got sick of hearing it. So fast forward to today, I didn't know the dude was still creating much. I know that when he trolled me, he was on his own channel making some content, but he's really sporadic with the content he makes. No one could understand why, because he'd take his channel really seriously and then he'd disappear for a while. I think we're going to understand why in just a second. I'm not damning the guy. I'm not forgiving the guy. I'm not damning the guy. I'm not trolling the guy. I'm not even going to be comedic tonight. I'm just going to hear what happened, give you my thoughts, and move on. So FECORE board, that's the main thing I want to focus on, is this person is on the board of FECORE. I'm not going to show it, but if you want to go look yourself, I don't want to deal with any of them trying to strike me for literally showing some public information that I'm allowed. I've had too many freaking false strikes lately. So Karen B is on the board. Also, I want to make a statement. I don't know if I'm correct. Somebody in the chat can tell me. I think that Karen B also is part of the Globe Lie World Tour, but I could be wrong there, and I'm literally telling you that now, so that I'm not putting out misinformation. I'm telling you, I don't know. Somebody let me know in the chat if she is, and if she's not, and I'll correct myself. What surprised me, and the reason I went live, is because once I realized that this had happened, I went and did a little bit of digging for just a second. Didn't do my due diligence, I'm telling you ahead of time. And I saw a massive reaction of people, especially big flat earthers. And I started to disagree with them from the very beginning. So the first thing I'm going to do is show you how I found the situation. And then maybe you'll understand before we go in a little more. Anyway, all of that aside, it's September 19th of 2019. I'm trying to go live earlier, guys, but you know how it is. It's 7:40 p.m. Snow Dog, good to have you. Thanks, my friend. Okay, sorry, I got distracted by a notification. Let's go. Let's get this done. I'm not happy about this, but like I said, we're going to figure this out. That way, we don't have to have the drama. One more time, mods, if you want to every 5-10 minutes type that I will be turning off member-only chat periodically throughout this. Let them know, because I don't want people to think I'm shutting them out. When I check the chat, I'll turn off member-only chat. Got me? That way you can talk to me. Okay, so here's what I did first. Newsroom. Here's what I did first. Went down and looked at the comments. We've got pinned by Authentic Intent, Dearth. For those of you that don't know who Dearth is, this is part of the story. Everything I'm going to show you is part of the story. He's 30,000 subscribers. He's Jaren's little right-hand man there. He's Jaren's right-hand misinformation disseminator. 30,000 subscribers. You've heard him on Jarenism if you've ever had the intestinal fortitude enough to stomach listening to Jarenism's channel. He says, I've been saying this from the first second I heard the jackass IPS. He's the worst thing that has happened to Flat Earth. The good news is that IPS is irrelevant. Immediately, I was sickened that he said this, and I was sickened that Authentic Intent pinned it. And I'm just being honest. This is not an attack, Authentic Intent. I've always been cool to you. Hopefully, you'll be cool with me doing this video. Either way, it's fair use, so whatever. Sickened me immediately because Authentic Intent in the first few minutes admits that all of it's true. So what does it matter where it came from? I get it. IPS trolls the living hell out of everybody. He's part of the troll group of people. Flat Earthers know it just like we do, but who cares if Authentic Intent wants to make a video on his channel? I'm going to react to it to try to, figure out everything. I left this message. I'm about to listen. Before listening, I hope that he's not going to say what I think he's going to say, and I hope he didn't do what he's accused of. You can't blame a kid. Kids do not have fully formed brains. You can't blame you can blame the adult, though, because they are responsible if this is true. We'll update after listening, and I'm going to update the comment section live with you. But I did find a comment that I did not like at all, and it's one of the top ones. Let me read that, and we'll get into the video. You're a very strong person, Josh. Sorry about what happened to you, but God will make all things right. Okay. If this was even her, good point. Josh, be careful. In this prison for profit society we naively and incorrectly call the free world, the state does not care about whether you're innocent or guilty. If they did, you would have been cleared of all charges without impunity. On how to sue for defamation. What in the hell does that mean? But he gave it a heart. I guess I should read it. We'll do it later. The girl, as well as her mother, I believe, were either looking for a payoff or this ignored girl, I refuse to call her a kid at this point, liked the attention during the first trial, so she did it again. Corrupt state revenue-generating scumbags. I would put money on it that this psycho person had relations with more people than you, Joshua. Here's my issue. Who are you? RJ. Authentic Intent said that she really was 14 and that he did do it. That's not even a contention. So I'm showing you this video, and I probably would have skipped the video if I wouldn't have seen the amount of Flat Earthers defending not Josh or Authentic Intent or whatever. They keep calling him Joshua, so whatever, but I'm going to call him Authentic Intent. But it wasn't the fact that they... the thing that got me was that Karen was just so quick to just act like, well, the 14-year-old was lying, so who cares? And I'm like, what? Like, you didn't say 16 or 17 or 18. You said 14? And we're going to go through all of that. And this is why this is such a weird situation. Okay, so where's the one that I didn't like? Josh, you're a brave person. Your street activism is inspiring. No, his street activism is creepy and messed up. The truth movement is all about freedom, the unconditional freedom of our natural state in relation to nature and people. The globe hoax, heliocentric models, nothing but enslavement. IPS, Infinite Plane Society, a.k.a. Tim Osmond, is a moron. Keep up the great work. Anyway, I'll find the comment that I was talking about later, but my point being, you see that a lot of them are defending him, which made me think that maybe something was proven in this video and some stuff didn't happen the way it seems. Karen B immediately defends him. She's a board member of FECORE. And you see the Jarenism squad, the FECORE squad, the Globebuster squad in the comments defending him. So let's go into that knowing that. You get me? Now, like I said, I've only seen the first few minutes, maybe 10 or something, 5. I listened to it in Discord. People were there. They can tell you how much I heard and how much I didn't hear. But anyway, it's going to be very worrisome to me if he's making, now I'm not saying he is. I'm saying he could be, taking responsibility for things and trying to move past it, and he could be doing the opposite. I hope to God, though, that they're not defending him when they shouldn't be. You get my drift? What I really hope is, I don't even care about that. Defend him all you want. Don't blame the kid. Got me? So let's go into it and let's get this stream done, because it's not a happy stream. So let's just do this.
Hey everybody, Joshua here from Authentic Intent.
Fair use article. Pardon me for a moment. This is going to be boring, but it'll only take 10 seconds. Text GDI. Add new. Text GDI 1. Fair use. Add source. Fair use article in description. And fully respected. All right, now let me add a scroll filter to that, and we'll get going.
And I have Karen B with
fair use article in the description. I'm going to respect fair use. Authentic intent. I'm going to, react to this public video, but I'm going to tell people how, I'm going to take your side a little bit, I think. From what people came to me and told me, I heard that I'll come out the other end of witnessing this, taking your side on some things, so don't just get mad at me, is what I'm saying. I'm not against you. This is a serious thing, so I am gonna let go of all the flat earth, globe earth crap and just hear why you made this a public video and respond. And if you don't understand why I'm responding, authentic intent, you've been on my damn channel before, and that's why I'm responding, okay? I think it's a pretty damn good reason to respond, personally. I've had enough people asking me about it alone that I should respond. And fair use article at the top. There we go.
with me today. Thanks, Karen, for coming on tonight. This was something that I knew was going to have to happen. I didn't know how it was going to kind of all come out and have to, present it to everybody in the, community or YouTube and everything. But it's been suggested over the last couple of months that I start to address some of the things about myself that has been on a lot of people's minds, and
I didn't even know about anything, honestly. I'll say that.
they don't know how to kind of see me now. And I appreciate Karen for coming in and offering her opinions and being kind of a mediator and helping me kind of get out what I feel I need to. And here we are.
Right. So,
wait a minute. One more time. I'm sorry. I just heard something I want to clarify.
Karen for coming in and offering her opinions and being kind of a mediator and helping me kind of get out what I feel I need to about myself that has been on a lot of people's minds, and they don't know how to kind of see me now. And I appreciate Karen for coming in and offering her opinions and being kind of a mediator and helping me kind of get out what I feel I need to. And here we are.
Okay.
right. So, how do you want to start? Do you want to describe the situation that it is you're trying to address first, just so that everybody knows what it is? I'm not sure if everybody's aware.
Yeah, I think that's probably correct. I think that hardly anybody knew what the hell was going on with any of this when you put out this video, man. Honestly.
Or do you want me to do that? I don't know. However you want to do.
Yeah. I have this all started before I became an activist for Flat Earth. I was in the process of digesting the whole idea of Flat Earth while this situation in April of 2016 happened. And
April of 2016. So when did he come on my channel? Late 2017? No, he would have came in my channel mid 2017, I think. I could be wrong. It might have been early 2017. Okay, anyway.
So this has been kind of a process. We can probably wait for a couple of people, a couple more people to show up. I have some people that would like to show up and come on also, like in the chat, or else at least hear a little bit. But there is a list of questions that I sent to you, and maybe we can address them.
Okay, wait. That's what I heard in Discord. You sent her a list of questions to ask you. I don't know how to take that. I'm just saying, I'm not making a big deal out of it. I just don't know how to take that. It seems strange.
Those questions as, time goes on and whatnot.
What's the point of having her?
But I guess the reason why I am here posting this video is to kind of make it clear that I have a felony. And that felony is in regards to a sexual offense that happened in 2016 of April. And it progressed through that of me getting arrested and having to go to court and having all of this, along with investigation of Cystic Fibrosis Foundation and Flat Earth, and this kind of all coming up all at once.
Whoa. Investigation of Cystic Fibrosis Foundation. Are you investigating the Cystic Fibrosis Foundation? Are they investigating you? Why would the Cystic Fibrosis Foundation investigate you anyway? Okay. And what does Flat Earth? Maybe you should just dissect all those subjects apart, man, because that's confusing. But whatevs.
And I want to, address this, clear the air. And if anybody has any questions as we continue to move on, go for it.
All right. I'm going to try to go check my chat a little bit while things are going on. So anyway, I don't know. I'm probably not going to watch an eighth of this video, if even that. I'm going to respect fair use through the entire thing, react to every part of it just to be safe. I've been, like I said, clearing the air like a vacuum. You must mean like a vacuum cleaner, because space doesn't suck air. Vacuums don't suck, with Karen B. If you want to watch it on the channel, Authentic Intent. So you're only going to hear parts of it here. I don't like this situation. I don't like what's going on, and I don't even know what to think.
So that is really what this is about. I want to make sure that all of the rumors that have been going on about, what's been going on with me is cleared up, and that the truth can come out, and then it will squash all of these rumors. So, Jacob Vigil, IPS, who is one of the main contributors to spreading these rumors, asks about my probation officer. Yeah, she is aware. She is aware that I went to Denver. I have been 100% transparent about everything that I have done, about what I post on YouTube. My probation officer has my YouTube channel. So does my therapist that I talk to every other Tuesday. And they have given me a clean bill of health. So much.
There's only one of those people that can give you... Can a therapist give you a clean bill of health? Yeah, they can. Anyway, but... You probably need to get new ones. You might need some advice, bro. I won't give it to you.
Much so that in the last quarterly visit that we had on Tuesday, I have been moved to an expedited type of treatment where it will be over, my treatment will be over in the next 6 months instead of another year. So they have seen progress with me, and I understand I've taken responsibility for everything that's going on. And yeah, so she does. So just a heads up.
Right. And this is in reference to a female that you entered into a relationship.
Yeah, it'd be nice to know what the hell's going on.
Under false pretenses, where...
Okay. All right. Well, let me give you my feelings on this, because I don't talk about this on my channel that often. I have debunked things like pizza conspiracy. But I've always said that there's a massive problem with that entire concept in the world, and I feel like, you know, every adult does. I have kids myself, and you're saying that she's 14, so how would you blame her? We're not talking about 2 kids, because you said 2016, so you would have been in your 20s, mid at least. I'm not with you here. I'm not with you. I'm not getting a good feeling about this. I don't like where this is going. I'm trying to be I'm dropping any type of UNIRock show. I'm dropping any shtick I do, any comedy I do. I'm being straight here because this is serious. This is a bad idea. Don't do this. You got to be able to drop the flat earth nonsense and get serious when it comes to things like this. I have a feeling they're going to say what I think they're going to say.
Where she lied to you about her age. You met her on a, what did you say? You met her on a dating site?
I'm going to, throughout this, not talk as much as I usually do. Because I'm going to think before I speak extra. I always think before I speak. I'm going to think a little harder before I speak here.
Yeah. You had to be 18 to be part of.
That has nothing to do with the law or the child or anything. You have kids, Karen?
And she lied about her age.
What if your kid would have lied about her age? Would you blame the kid? Yeah, is that what you're saying?
And that's how that situation started, correct?
Okay. So it was like a one-time thing. She lied about her age. And you didn't know somehow after you met her? That doesn't make any sense.
Correct.
That's not correct. That's not correct. I'm not going to give you that. I'm not giving that to you.
Yeah.
You're not getting that. You're not getting that.
Yep.
I'm going to be taking breaks throughout this stream. I never do that. This is going to be the first stream where I purposely take breaks throughout the stream just to chill a little bit.
And as that relationship continued for those next 6 months up until...
Oh, come on now. Whoa, 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 whoa. Stop. Give me about 30 seconds. All right. That's what I thought I heard earlier too, but I was talking to about 10 people in Discord. I thought I was trying to tell myself that I couldn't have heard that. No. 6 months, huh? 6 months, huh? 6 months. Okay. Okay. Give me a second. I'm just going to chill for a second here. I got to talk to my moderators for a minute. And all right, here we go. So the whole she lied about her age thing doesn't work when you add in more than an hour, more than a minute, more than 2 seconds. You're talking 6 months. Dude. Authentic intent, I'm going to be real with you and do a response here and drop everything else. When it comes to you, this is your business. I don't know why you did this public video with Karen. I don't know why Karen volunteered. You could have just went and put up a 30-second statement. Definitely start talking to people before you do these things, because people are going to have to respond once you put it out like this. It's public now. You just... No. Sorry. you should have come up and just been like, I was wrong. But by saying that for 6 straight months, you didn't know she was 14, dude. Oh my God, bro.
The first week of May, I was under 100%. I thought, hey, thanks a lot.
You're in a restaurant? Really? You're in a
I was under 100% idea that she was 19 years old.
For a week. I don't believe that, but let's just say for argument's sake.
Going to college in Wisconsin.
No, sorry, not at all. I don't.
She had 2 profiles that stated this.
I don't care if she had 20.
And I took screenshots of these
I don't care if you took 80 screenshots.
profiles, which were submitted
I don't care what you submitted them
during
to.
the trial, obviously.
You shouldn't even be telling us about this.
And it was revealed that, you know, she was obviously not.
It was revealed 0.02 milliseconds after you had communication and witnessed her. Sorry. I know you think I'm a shill. You get me? And I know you think that, like, every globe earth person is just here to believe in a globe earth and bust your reality and break your red pills apart, but no. No.
Being who she said she was online.
I don't think you're who you say you are.
Okay, so do you want to go through the questions here?
No, Karen, I think you should just step the hell up and act like an adult.
Start going through the questions.
Give me 10 seconds again. I told you you're going to have to let me,
Questions.
Yeah, we can go through
Are
some
you
of the
ready for
questions,
that?
or we could go through all of them. Yeah.
Yeah, we can, because you sent her the questions. Weird, right? Let's hear them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's hear them.
Okay, so we've already discussed how you met her.
Why are you doing this, Karen? Just because he does flat earth? You're kidding me, right? You would do this kind of defense to anyone who is in the same situation as him. Whether they're glober or flat, or are you only going to do this kind of defense to someone that's flat? Oh, come on.
So the second question
This is dark.
here says,
This is not even... Usually when I witness flat earth stuff, it's really, Usually when I witness flat earth stuff, it's really comedic to me. It has that kind of tone. Like I'm watching a damn sitcom that sucks. Especially once I put them on my show. Even when they're not on my show. This is the exact opposite. This is a horror movie. This is like I'm watching Hellraiser. If you've ever watched the first Hellraiser, it literally instills the feeling of hell in your soul. You say to yourself after you watch Hellraiser, maybe I'm not going to be a dick anymore in my life. Maybe I'm going to try to have a... I don't want to ever experience that. You get me? It's literally straight up fear in your soul. This is straight up Hellraiser, bro.
what about her appearance? How did she look? Did she look like an adult?
You sent these questions to Karen? That's the first question you sent to Karen? Are you kidding me? We don't care about what she looked... What? Wow.
Yeah, she dressed like an adult.
Oh, God. Hellraiser meter just went up, y'all.
She looked like an adult. She
I don't care.
was 19. You know, she said that she was 19. So I didn't expect her to act in the manner of, you know, a 30-year-old. But
Oh, fuck.
that wasn't anything that I
Wow. I'm going to skip ahead because I'm getting sick to my stomach.
thing that would have
It's just been a bad week. Not for me, and not for you. It's been a bad week for these communities we've been looking at. Wow.
brought attention to me, or I didn't care about people looking at me dating a black girl or anything like that.
Why are you bringing up race now? Why does that even matter here? So many things wrong with this.
We just had some common things that we like to talk about.
I don't care.
Online, and we decided to meet.
I don't care.
I don't think from that point, I
really don't care.
Said, hey, you know, so you're dating a girl? Do you know how old she is? Did you check her age? My mind. Something that would have brought attention to me, or I didn't care about people looking at me dating a black girl.
Why?
Or anything like that. We just had some common things that we like to talk
No, you didn't.
about online, and we decided.
Well, you may have, but that's not what it was about.
To meet.
Whatever.
I don't think from that point, I just never crossed my mind.
I'm gonna shut up for a few minutes.
So you never suspected that she was underage after meeting her?
Never.
Sorry. Bullshit.
Never crossed my mind.
Just my opinion, but anyway.
It wasn't.
I'm trying to hear what he said about, like he said something about his mom, and then I'm skipping ahead because this is just.
Wasn't anything that I was pursuing. I wasn't actively pursuing. No, it never crossed my mind.
So
do flat earthers never sit down and say to themselves, this show that I'm about to do, what is it going to be like when someone watches it? Do they never say that? I think that's just one factor that every flat earther has to say. When they do a video, they just don't care about what the playback is at all.
So you never attempted to look further into her finding out if she was telling the truth about her age?
I never.
These are questions that you gave her. They're really, really bad questions. It seems like you loaded her with questions to start a narrative. I'm sorry.
Thought.
Just being honest, I'm not putting you down.
To pursue any line of thinking. Nobody came up to me and said, hey, you know, so you're dating a girl? Do you know how old she is?
Why didn't she meet your mom in 6 months, though? Just a question. I'm not saying she had to or anything, but did she meet any? We don't even know if she met anyone who could have said anything to you. We don't know if you purposely kept her away from people or not, or if you didn't and it just did natural. We don't know, man. Why you don't talk about this, because it's going to force us to think about it. It's like, all we got to know is you had this happen, put up a statement, everybody can make up their mind and move on. This literally is going to create that. That's why there's this big thing going on in all these different communities right now. Okay, let me talk about that, because I need to break the tension a little bit. Cut the tension here a little bit. So, there's a lot of people that are very mad at Karen B, and then the people that Karen B are siding with. And I'm sorry, but I don't know if Jaronism's down in these comments. Jaronism's pretty smart about, like, damage control, so I doubt he even went in the comments. But Dirt, who goes on Jaron and who hangs with Karen B and those guys who are all united together, he's in the comments making excuses. So there's a big group of people that are mad about that. And, of course, the trolls have descended upon this. And the sucky part is when you give the trolls this kind of ammunition, it's like, well, trolls are going to... That's why I turned on my member-only chat. Because you've given the trolls infinite ammo on this. They'll probably talk about this shit for, like, the next 6 years. Or until Flat Earth goes away. This just went up. Like, what did we find the other day that was, like, one of the dumbest things we've ever seen in Flat Earth? Because this now took the cake to such a level. You literally just set the world record to such a level. Every single, like, I'm nominating him. I'm sorry. I'm not doing it to insult you, Authentic. I'm doing it because it's factual and it's right. This is my nomination for, what is it? DFT. Why?
Did you check her age?
because you did this damn video and because of this whole situation, yes, you are. So the community's been split. It's been a lot of trolls are like making a big deal out of it. You know, social media and YouTube. I don't know if anyone else has even brought it up much, but the trolls have definitely, and it's on troll channels already. That's why I think it got to me quick. It's not quick. It's been there for days. I'm surprised I didn't see it 2 days ago.
She was going to college, and the only thing that somebody that I could look at now, and if somebody would have questioned me or brought it up, I would have stopped and thought about it, that she was having to call her mom.
Let's skip ahead. Let's just get this over with.
Or even flat earth.
It's just not.
Or something else.
Why do you keep bringing up flat earth, dude?
That's up to you if you choose to do that. But
Did you ever think about doing a background check on this?
Why did you send her these questions? This is nutty.
Person.
This is nutty. I can't Karen, I don't know you. I've never debunked you. I don't even care about debunking at this point. Why would you do this? Why wouldn't you pull him aside and say, this is a bad idea. I'm sorry, I'm not working with you anymore. Not because of what he did or anything like that, but because of like the way he's handling it alone. Like, I'm not even entertaining what he did and everything. I'm trying to keep that out of my mind for here, at least to this point. I don't know why, but maybe because it's foul, but why are you doing this? And then why wouldn't you, like, what? Does the propaganda know no bounds? What is it? And it's ironic, authentic intent. I'm going to say this. I have to call you out. I'm sorry. It's not a rude call out or a mean call out. This is just honesty, and hopefully you'll find value in it. You have done nothing for years but talk about the agenda that's pushed by mainstream media, conspiracy, the non-conspiracy people, right? By you loading the questions and putting on this stream, one, you are steering a narrative in the same way that the criticism you have lodged at the mainstream media would do, and you have guided that narrative instead of presenting whatever information out to let people make up their minds. You have taken the tactics of the MSM that you say that you've criticized. It's one of your main criticisms, man. Yeah, I don't get how you didn't notice it. I think you did, though.
I don't mean to sound... I know... No, I didn't.
The entire chat is just full of bot propaganda. He was the victim. He was him. They're saying he was the victim. Who's saying that? Oh, maybe they're saying it ironically. Okay, I hope. I would like to say, this is a random chat. He who is without sin should throw the first stone. You know everybody has secrets, so why don't you haters post yours on a video for the world to see? Well, I'm glad I got your permission. I'm not a hater, though. 2016, so he was 35? That changes the whole situation. And yeah, why in the... I'm just saying, if you were going to talk about this, why don't you give facts and stuff first?
It never crossed my mind.
Usually you don't.
15 minutes straight of him saying, it wasn't my fault. You shouldn't be mad at me. Wasn't my fault. And then Karen saying, here's a question so that you can say it wasn't your fault. Here's a question so you can say. That's why the trolls are going crazy on this.
I mean, that's not something I typically think of when I meet a person or I talk to them. I just ask them, I just ask them about themselves. I don't.
He didn't even say he did that, though. He said that he went off of a profile pic. He didn't ask him.
Feel the need to go behind their back and conduct an investigation.
Why would you have to go behind their back, though? What? 6 months. Completely debunks everything you're saying. It completely does. I think the entire event completely debunks everything you're saying, but let's just say that for argument's sake. The whole fact that it was for 6 straight months, that debunks everything you're saying. Not possible.
That's just not something I would ever...
I don't know how you guys, I don't know how it's not something that you realize, Karen, before doing this.
Never think of doing
Whoever
either,
you are.
honestly. I don't think about that
Well,
stuff.
I hope that by the end of this stream, you will check out somebody's ID. You will.
No, you don't. You do? You haven't even admitted that you should have yet. You've made excuses for why it's okay that you didn't.
We'll do a background check on them.
See, you don't need... Why make this public? Why, dude?
Why?
Where is drama alert? For one, where's drama alert? Because you'd think, who cares if someone has just 5,000 subs? This is insanity on YouTube. You know, where's the big channels that cover crazy things that happen on YouTube? Because this has to take the cake. Also, where are the channels that literally criticize this kind of stuff? They never criticize anyone but political people. Well, you know, now, okay. That's happening right now. Half the people down here defending him are the same people who railed against Hillary Clinton or anyone that is involved in a conspiracy like this too. Just exposing how BS it all is. They just don't care. They just don't care.
Whether that's for the best or not, you know, especially nowadays, that's up to you if you choose to do that. But it seems like I have become an example that, you know, whether it be for the positive or the negative, people look at my line of work with Flat Earth and how I...
It's not work. It's a lie. It's propaganda. Now I get you completely. I completely get you. You're a guy who rails against propaganda on your channel 24/7 so that the people that watch you, you can have a better chance of wooing.
I do activism with Flat Earth and they see me as that example, as a positive, but also...
No one has ever seen you as a positive example. You almost got punched because you wouldn't leave one guy alone. I showed that clip not that long ago. You were sitting there like, literally like running your mouth at this really big dude because you didn't think the dude would do anything, and he tried to hit you and you ran off. And I was like, why did he upload that? You know, if he's going to be a big enough man to stand there and, you know, insult this guy over and over and over, why is he running away like that, recording it? And it's just crazy.
People look at me as a negative of what can happen if you don't do your due diligence.
No, we look at you as a guy, I'm not going to say it yet, but I got a real nice criticism for you in a little bit. So just hang out for a second if you're watching.
With a situation or a person.
How could you think that doing this video would not be criticized? By sheer subject, by sheer just, like anyone that criticizes the Flat Earth now has to say, unless they have some specific reason why they wouldn't, they have, this is like, my God, bro.
Or even Flat Earth. I mean, we all thought that we...
So you're the type of guy who thinks that we get to just sit there and say what we are, and then everybody should believe that. No, bro. No, it's not how it works. Even you're like, I won't make point. I just need to shut up. I'm just a little pissed. I need to calm down. I'm just going to play it for a little bit so I can chill out.
We lived on a painting 5 years ago. Never thought to question, did you? Until Flat Earth came out, and now you all know that you don't live on a painting anymore.
You never lived on a painting. You're sick in the head, dude. That's why you believe in the Flat Earth. That's why these things are happening to you. Until you take personal responsibility for the Flat Earth, for not educating yourself, you won't stop believing in Flat Earth. And God, I'm not even going to criticize you on the other stuff.
More.
Right now.
So I do see how this has become kind of an example of looking into things a little bit more further and stop taking things at face value and taking...
What has been an example? What has? And why are you talking about Flat Earth in this video? It seems ludicrous to me.
Responsibility.
What?
Yeah, it's kind of sad.
This
What
has
now?
become kind of an example of looking into things a little bit more further and stop taking things at face value and taking responsibility.
You're doing the exact opposite, and I don't think there's a single person other than people, for whatever propagandistic, crazy business relation reason, to defend you on this.
Yeah, it's kind of sad that we would even have to consider that these days, but I guess it's kind of what we're heading to.
Well, if that's where you're heading to, I am so glad I'm not a part of your group.
So you had this relationship going with her, and you said it was for about 6 months. So how did this all...
No, 6 weeks.
Oh, 6 weeks. Okay, I'm sorry.
You said 6 months earlier. You said 6 months. So now it's 6 weeks. Really?
My bad. 6 weeks.
I don't care if it's 6 days, authentic intent.
You're fine.
How did it come out? How did you find out?
Yeah, how did all this like come to a head? Let's hear this. Just for the sheer sake of like, I've already face palmed my brain so hard that it flew like a football that way at the beginning of the stream. So why not? I'm brain dead at this point.
Out that she was underage.
Yeah, so
Please don't say something incredibly stupid right now.
I have great difficulty
Why am I even thinking that he won't?
presenting my cystic fibrosis with...
You're gonna... I need an extended think, please, before I talk. You're gonna blame a medical disorder that has nothing to do... Wait, I need to look this up. Because I just can't even think right now. Cystic fibrosis. I think it's a bone disorder, but I don't know. A hereditary disease that affects the lungs and digestive system. The body produces thick and sticky mucus that can clog the lungs, obstruct the pancreas. Can be life-threatening. People with the condition have shorter than normal lifespans. Okay, so it's not a mental disease then. So why in the world, dude?
With females. I can't have kids naturally. I don't even know if I can have children using artificial insemination, and that's $10,000 or $15,000, and that's not covered. Cystic fibrosis isn't the first
Why, dude?
thing that I talk about on a first
I should have just comedically made fun of you. It's just so ludicrous. I should have just did a normal stream.
date. And I'm sure for a lot of people out there, flat Earth isn't the first.
So for anyone that joined in, let's go. I need to disjoint this a little bit just for sanity's sake. So here's what happened. I'm in Discord. I'm chilling. Somebody comes in. They're like, what the hell? You got to see this. Look. And then it was presented as a link. And then I looked around a little, saw what people were saying. And it's definitely an FECORE group. Like the channels that are loyal to the FECORE with the director of the FECORE, for some reason, felt like they would stand up for a flat earther that got trolled into admitting what he's admitting right now, which I will not describe. Now, there are several people who are employed or help make money or help gain donations to FECORE who are in the comments. And they are blaming, Dirt is blaming the people that released the information, even though the information is confirmed by authentic intent and true. DITRH, Ditter, I don't know. I call him Dirt. Dirt says that it's the fault of the troll group that told everybody about this. Now, it's not. In my opinion, I don't see how he makes that judgment. It's almost like he's just, man, why didn't you just keep this covered up while this guy travels around and flat smacks people on the street? Why didn't you just keep this covered up for us? That's Dirth's response. But let me read it to you, and you can understand why I feel that way. I've been saying this from the first second I heard the jackass IPS. I think that's Infinite Plane Society. He's the worst thing that has happened to Flat Earth. The good news is that IPS is irrelevant. And that gets a heart from authentic intent. So why did they saying this? Because the IPS are the ones that told everybody that authentic intent was this. Then you get just, I don't know if there's any other members of the FECORE down here. I'm sure people are, combing through it, looking to see if Jaren and Bob and all those others are here. Oh, that's the end of it. Well, I thought, okay. Earlier, it was doing that little circle at the bottom. I thought there was a bunch of comments. Really weird that there's only these comments. Only 60 comments. Well, out of 2,000 views on a video like this, with 155 thumbs up, 155 thumbs up, that in itself should make us all lose faith in humanity completely. The name of the stream should make you lose faith in humanity completely. Clearing the air like a vacuum with Karen B. Because he thinks in space, the atmosphere should be sucked away like a vacuum, so the air should be cleared like a vacuum. So you're like, oh, what dumb thing happened now? Here's my felony, and here's what happened, and here's why you guys shouldn't be mad at me, is the whole stream. While saying, so that's what he's coming out of his mouth up to now, and he keeps inserting quips about how you need to take personal responsibility for what you do. This is a lesson in personal responsibility. This is a lesson in do. This guy. Most shocking part is that Karen B, who is sitting at the head of FECORE, is the representative that Jaren and Dirt and them, I don't know why. I don't know what it... I mean, they are only doing this because he's a flat earther. So they are discussing flat earth while discussing this. So it is not inaccurate for me to say something involving flat earth. Well, what flat earth group represents authentic intent in this? Of course, here we go. The FECORE qualifies Karen B to be assigned to do this, because I don't know why Karen B would do it anyway. Like, even if you believe the guy and believe everything coming out of his mouth, I don't understand it. It's like, it's why I don't talk about this on my channel often, but he's the one that publicly uploaded it on September 15th, which was 4 days ago. I think that's enough time for me to chill and hear a little more. So
First thing that they would talk about to a guy or a girl that they're interested in, because it's, you know, it's a touchy subject. And how far into the relationship do I withhold my cystic fibrosis?
why in the world does any of this matter? She didn't ask you about your cystic fibrosis. She said, when did you discover this and how was it discovered? Dude. Wow. I wouldn't even expect... I think that the anchors on CNN wouldn't even do this shit. They would call you out right now. The reason I say that, his channel not only does Flat Earth, but it also does how the media has been lying to you about everything ever. And what the media does, you can pretty much guess that the opposite's true, which is not how it is. How it is every topic that comes out needs to be fully researched and documented, and you need to make your points and do the work to be able to debunk things. You can't just say, well, it was on CNN, so it's debunked. So that's why I'm giving him that.
Has always been a juggling match for me. I feel some are more able to handle it than others, but really if you're 30 or 35 years old and you're a female, you probably want to have or have had kids by then. And I can't provide that. So all the way into the very end.
Let's see if there's any more comments here. I think there's an error in the YouTube system. I'm reloading this over and over again, but I know. It stopped loading for me, so. Wow. Okay. I'm not gonna play this game. Of course, he just privated it. Why did you put it up in the first place, dude? This has been a fair use reaction to your video. I don't like the excuses. Of course, that's going to be my determination. I'm being honest with you, man. Look, straight up, I've always been cool with you. You know, what did you expect? I constantly have to ask myself that of the flat earth. What the hell was that? Drop my phone here. I constantly have to ask myself that from the flat earth community. What did you expect, dude? What did you expect? My lord, bro. Come on. You put a video out public, people are going to react to it. I had the intent of going in, no pun intended, of going in and actually, like, thinking that there was some weirdness going on. Because, of course, what do you think happens? Everybody out on YouTube is getting spammed. You have to see this video. Holy shit, look at this. There's already copies everywhere. I'm not for me, but I'm saying there's copies everywhere. I don't get it, dude. I don't know why people do what they do. You just sat in this video, your damn self, and said that from this situation, you have to take personal responsibility, blah, 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 do the right thing. So here's the right thing, authentic intent. Maybe you want to take the video down, that's your option. But it's a private video, and me reacting to it and the other people out there, don't start the false strike train. It won't go well, okay? Somebody who just false striked me in the last couple days just started saying that they got a strike, and they started blaming me for it. I didn't strike them. I did defend myself to YouTube. I did message YouTube, appeal the decision, and let them know that they had that person threatened to strike me. That's all I did. YouTube is now public service announcement to FECORE and anyone out there thinking they're going to go file false strikes. YouTube is now actively standing up to people that are breaking the law by abusing the false strike and copy strike system. They are standing up to them. If you file a false strike, they will not just strike your channel. It says they will most likely delete your channel and that strikes are an option. So based on the situation and how much of a grievous strike it is, everything I did here was fair use. I have a feeling it's going through your mind. How about instead of striking my video, which will not end well for you, just get a hold of me, I guess. Try to come on my show. I don't know if I want you on my show yet. I have a rule. I don't let people like that on my show. I'm not judging you, okay? You literally have to respect that about me. You got me? I don't usually sit down and talk to people like that. I don't think I would. So I'd hope you respect that from me. You want to come up with some good reason why I should let you come talk, fine. You want to make another video, I'll play it, right? You want to make another video that it talks about things a little bit and gets... Let me give you some advice. Same thing I said to Betty. Here's my advice. Don't false strike me. When you get up in public platforms and say things, don't get mad at people that react to them because it's legal. Until the law makes it illegal for us to be able to react and discuss what publicly happens on YouTube and out in the world, which I don't think they will because we have freedom of press and freedom of speech and these things that would be completely restricted if those things ever were done. Until that happens, if you want people to not be able to discuss your public video, I would think you may, I would think you would go and campaign to the government. I don't know, bro. But you did something wrong, and I'm going to critique you for it. For one, what you did is inexcusable in my opinion, but that's just anyone that would do that. That's how I feel, okay? So no offense. So let's ignore that because you just heard inexcusable, no excuses, no type of thing, whatever. I'm not even going to entertain any thought, not even a second of it. There we go. So what about you, how you should have handled the situation? So what's the situation that I will respond to? You doing a video to tell people about something in your past that was released by trolls. I would put a short explanation that is up like that right in the middle of talking, but maybe, who knows? I just saw my stream go down and come back up. I don't know what's going on. Am I back or not? Here we go again, y'all. Hey, let's just throw a big party. Here we go again. The false strike brigade's out in force. Here we go again. Yay! Here we go. Listen. Here's my deal. You do your debt to society when the trolls give you shit. Whatever, bro. But here's my point. Here's my point. One, people are allowed to feel like they feel and tell you how they feel as long as they're not breaking any rules and discuss it. It's already out there. I'm not saying you should leave it up on your channel. I just don't know why you did it in the first place. It's just my reaction. If he obviously doesn't want anyone reacting to this, which, once again, one more time, authentic intent, if you don't want people reacting to a video, any flat earther out there, any person out there, if you don't want somebody reacting to your video, just don't upload it, okay? Because it's not the fault of the person that reacts to your video. Sorry. It's just not. Got me? Even if I spend a week editing a video, storyboarding it, scripting, recording, graphics, recording the video, processing the video, filtering, putting the filters on, putting the ins and outs and the zooms and the pans and the all that, the crops, all the different effects, a whole week, put massive work into a video. As long as somebody is respecting fair use, transformative, commentary, reacting, and not playing large chunks of your video without the commentary, I'm sorry to say, you can't blame that person. You probably will. Whatever. I'm already in contact with YouTube now. They're pretty quick to get back to people. I'm actually very impressed. So another thing I'll say right now, YouTube has been very quick to respond to anyone that messages them with problems that is a partner. I can only tell you because I'm a partner. So they're very quick to respond to their partners. They're doing a lot of, they're redoing their verification system, which is making a lot of people mad. But then again, they have revamped their demonetization system, and there's a rumor going around. I think it's not a rumor. I think it's confirmed. But until I confirm it, I'm going to call it a rumor that demonetization is going to be fixed soon. Now, I don't know if it is or not. Anyway, authentic intent.
Been a juggling match.
Oh, it's back. It's back. Yay. It's back. Yay. I'm done with it, though. If you guys want to watch a little bit more of it and see my reaction, I'm going to D-Live. I'm going to D-Live right now. You know, why not? Shitty situation. Authentic intent. You know, I don't care. I'm not logging off right now. I got some stuff to say. But I'm going to move on from this subject for right now. Maybe I will, you know, maybe I will, oh, wait, no, never mind. He didn't put it back up, or he did? What did I just, no, he did. I closed it. Okay, good. So let me just say this. You've seen me react to what happened. That's my reaction. But what about Karen B? What about the YouTubers that are in the comments section? What about the people who, you know, are supporting this with thumbs upping it in the comments that they're making in the comments section? That's what I would like to talk about. So let's move away from the actual video. When I'm done with this video, we will be reacting to the rest of that video on dlive.tv/UNIRocktv. We'll do it off of YouTube. Fine. But I want to look at those comments really quick.
Been a juggling match for me.
For anyone that doesn't know what just happened, he privated the video, then he unlisted the video, so whatever. I'm not mentioning authentic intent anymore on this channel. I'm not going to ever bring him up again. I guess I shouldn't lie, because if another insane fucking video comes out, I might have to, but anyway, from the perspective of this situation, you know how I feel, but I want to say this. Authentic intent. Here's my response to you, because I've talked to you before, interviewed you, discussed things with you in the distance past, and, you know, from the perspective of let's say, the perspective of your video, the way it was structured, you sending Karen B the questions, what questions she asked that you sent her, all of that. You can't criticize the mainstream media for pushing narratives. You must be able to take a step back and see that this is a narrative. I would ask you to please drop your biases. It's hard to do when it's you, I know, and look at it from the outside and say, is me prepping Karen B with a set of questions, the content of the questions, is that me with a narrative, or is it me giving the information to the people and letting them make up their mind? It's definitely a narrative. I don't think anyone will disagree with me. Honestly, I don't think you'll disagree with me once you realize it, right? So one reason I say that, you have done this a lot on your channel. Talked about how even the shape of the world is a giant narrative. And I'm sorry, dude, but if you would learn some geometry, take some time to actually, like, one thing you could do, I hate even talking about the flat earth right now, but you're the one that brought it up. Talk about how the day-night cycle can work on the flat earth without being easily debunked by observation. It's impossible. We've been trying to do it ourselves. I've been trying to do what other physicists have done, and I'm not even 100th, 1,000th as good as those guys. And I've been trying to see, is it even possible to have a local sun on a little, like a flat earth plane? And no, it's not, just based on the observations. The day-night cycle, like with the sun being close, it shoots out a circle. It doesn't shoot out a straight line that cuts right down the middle. You know, how do you get this to rationalize? How do we predict where the moon, sun, and the earth is? That basic concept shows that you're not correct about the flat earth. If you can come up with the best answer for that and have it, show where the sun, moon, and earth is at a given time in the past and future, like we can with the globe model, and you can show it to me, I will eat my words. But to this point, no one's been able to show it without a very simple observation that debunks it. Like the fact that, we have in the northern hemisphere and southern hemisphere daytime and then nighttime for several months straight, or however long it is, right? Those little things show that, yeah. All right. Well, I know how government likes to use straw man cases because it brings them revenue and makes them look useful in the eyes of the herd. Glad you've shown who you are, and it's a great thing to stand your ground. Also, I know how rotten the opposite sex can be, and it took many hard lessons since I never had women in my life besides my mother. Then how do you know? What? You're shown us a reality no one wants to speak of. This was a great testimony to facts. My God. I'm reading a comment on the video, by the way. Very sickening. If you make it to FEIC this year and IPS ends up there, I'll make sure he apologizes to you personally from some dude. And the reply has been deleted. All right. The girl should have been charged, not you, Joshua, with a heart. I almost think it's not real. I almost think it's not real. Did you hear the same thing I heard, or you think by now I'd be prepared for stuff like this? I'm not. I didn't know this situation underscores your courage and FE activism. Where's all the troll comments, man? Where's any comment that's not blaming the girl? Why wouldn't you delete comments blaming? She's a child. All of this is sick. But then Dirth's comment, that's even worse. Team Skeptic says, Uni, I just cast molasses of internet spell on your connection. Blah, ha, 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 ha. I knew it. Everybody pray. I can't talk like that. I'll get in trouble. I'm just playing. I was going to say a prayer for me, peeps. Team Skeptic's out to get me. No troll comments because I'm not subbed to AI, says Dilly. No, he's deleted them, yeah. Oh, wait a minute. Are you telling me Bob from the Globebusters is inside of the chat? Ooh, juicy. Drama. Let's see what he said. Globebusters. First. Globebusters. Hi, Brian. So the entire FE Core crew is here. So no, I'm not crazy. for stating that the FECORE had something to do with this. And everybody's talking about how good the Glowbusters are, and he's saying thanks. Bob, oh my God, dude. So, Authentic Intent reached out to the Glowbusters, and they said, okay. I don't get it, dude. So, Glowbusters, IPS, the penguins are idiots. Thanks, Steve, says Glowbusters. Do they forget that their chat is logged? Like, this is going to be the main criticism of the Glowbusters forever now. Oh, look, the chat just disappeared. Is that a joke? Are you kidding me? Why? What is there to hide? I mean, if it's gonna, if it happens, why hide? You talk about how the government hide things and how they suck for it. How does this stack? You keep private in the video and then unlist in the video and then this, and then you keep, now you've disabled all the comments and you've disabled the live chat. You've turned it off, I think. Let me see. Maybe. Holy potatoes. Holy potatoes. Holy potatoes. I'm trying not to curse because of demonetization. I'd have a lot more juicy words to use. I don't know why I keep saying juicy. I can't think. My mind is so screwed right now. Holy potatoes. Now everyone's going to meme me for saying holy potatoes. I'm never going to be I'm never going to live this down. Every time you guys are going to make fun of me and say holy potatoes, UNIRock. Holy potatoes. You're so edgy, UNIRock. Did he really just turn off that shit again? I can't help it. I'm a guy that I laugh. I laugh to deal with things. I laugh to cope with things. I laugh when stupid things happen. I laugh when awesome things happen. I'm sorry, everybody. You can judge me for it. Beach, good to have you. How do you process this? I'll ask the chat. How do you... Let's turn off... Mods, you're gonna hate me in the morning. I'm turning off... I'm turning off member-only chat for just a couple minutes, and then I'm gonna turn it back on. Mods, on guard, full guard, quick deletes, whatever you got. I'm not gonna get mad at you. If somebody gets blocked that's a viewer, just email us. Let us know. We will immediately unblock you. So, and since we can't look at the video, I'm just going to talk to the chat and we're going to get out of here. And I promise you the next video that I have will be a comedic show like my normal shows are. A normal comedic show. And holy potatoes, I knew you'd get me for that, Leroy. I knew I'd never live it down. I knew I'd never live it down. Can't rewind the stream. Isn't that interesting? This stream? You should be able to rewind this stream. I can't rewind this stream either. Well, I'm on low. I'll prove it right now. I will prove it right now. You can't change these things mid-stream. Oh, DVR's off. Here, let me enable it. Sorry. I didn't. You have to turn those things on sometimes. I must not have turned it on. I usually have it on. I don't care. So it'll put it all up anyway at the end. Should start it. I just turned it on, so it should start it. I thought so. You can't change. You can't turn on make archive unlisted when complete middle and midstream, but you can turn on DVR midstream. Okay, good, good. Oh no, D, stop trolling me with holy potatoes. I actually think it's pretty good. You know what? I'm not gonna let you troll me with holy potatoes. I'm gonna add a potato to the emojis. I'm gonna make it the member sign. I'm gonna make potatoes the member sign. I like me a good baked potato. I just do. He used to preach against peds, and he is a Christian, so he shouldn't be engaging in... look, man, I'm not going to judge that. And look, it's a public video that got massive attention, that got a huge amount of divisiveness was happening because of it. And it was sent to me, so we covered it. Especially with FECORE. I could not believe my eyes that FECORE has been out false striking people and doing all this craziness for damage control, which is, what do you call it? Like, community, what do they call it? What do they call somebody that you hire for that? You know what I'm saying? When you hire somebody, public relations, PR. You know, when they're doing the PR of false strikes, which they've done to Reds, which they've done to Slice Barcane, which they've done to many other people, right? When they do that, you'd think that the last thing they would want to do is make incredibly bad PR. What is something, I'm not talking about regular earthers. What is something flat earthers believe in other than the flat earth? The pizza stuff. So what's my point? It's that you think if they're going to be doing this PR, they could get their channels deleted, they could get them in trouble, could get them sued, which is false strikes, and all those things can happen. YouTube itself is suing somebody for false strikes right now. A user, somebody that filed false strikes, is being sued by YouTube right now. They are literally standing up because of how, you know, crazy this is. Why would you go through the bad PR of defending this guy for this? Like, defend him for other things, but why are you mixing this with the FE and all the other stuff you guys do? You see what I'm saying? So the chat's open. You're welcome to ask me or talk to me or make a point. I'll try to read what you're saying, but to authentic intent, you know this as well as I do. Authentic, we are allowed to react to videos under fair use, and we are allowed to give our opinion on the things that are uploaded publicly on the network. It happens all over YouTube every day. Entire massive communities of nothing but response, reaction, and commentary video. Commentary is one of the largest communities, most watched communities on YouTube. And I have tried to be as neutral and fair as possible with what you're saying and doing while being honest to my opinion. Don't take it out on me. You've been given bad advice by the Globebusters and the FECORE and Karen B and Bob. They gave you bad advice. I guarantee it. Because I do not see you saying to yourself, oh, I'll defend myself that way. I don't know why. Maybe it's because I've talked to you and I'm a nice guy and I'm always trying to be nice to people. Although I do have a strict rule on my channel, and I can't have you back on. If you want to make a response video and have me play it here, I'll consider it. I don't even know how to process what just happened. This is an initial reaction. I am going to do a edited, thought out, written video on this. Yes, he did trip and fool. Yes. I do think, yeah, Dartman says it's sick FECORE. I agree. I agree. Yep, that's right, HHM. You want it, doggone it. It's in the report? What report? In a report? Oh, yeah. I got it. For those of you that sent me, and I think Steve McRae sent it to me too. What was it? Sleeping Warriors what? His thesis. Sleeping Warriors' thesis is as stupid as you would think it is. It looks like it's written by an 11-year-old, and I'm going to be criticizing it on the channel sometime soon, yes. I don't want the case file. I don't care about it. I was responding to his YouTube video due to the amount of craziness going on in the community around it, how many people are sending it in and sharing it and talking about it. The damn thing would have went viral if he would have left it up, in my opinion. All right. We need our member chat back on. Sorry to the non-members who are in my chat that, you know, Yes, trolls versus trolls. You know I play your videos all the time. If you'd be nice to me, I'd let you hang out, but I know you won't. You know me. Yeah, you always hurt my feelings, so I get mad. I don't know. What was the point of that one video you uploaded about me? I don't remember. I'm not like the flat earthers, trolls versus trolls. I'm not like the flat earthers, man. If you'd be cool with me, you could come hang out. You guys won't. You're always trolling. But hey, at least you admit it. I'm too sensitive. Damn it. When I'm not online, I write poetry and I stare into the blue sky while walking on the beach. I'm just kidding, by the way. So I'm talking really deep right now so that you think I'm tough. I'm just kidding, by the way. Again. Okay, this is the part of the show where it's all falling apart. Anyway, guys, let's sum this up, and then I'm going to head to D-Live. I might be back on YouTube in a little bit. I've got so many subjects I want to talk about, but then again, God only knows. So, sum up. Maybe. If you behave, Dilly. As a PayPal donation will guarantee it, but if you behave, maybe. I'm such a dick, dude. I'm just playing, by the way.
You got this shit knock and roll.
All right, busy. Load protocol 16 and let's go. You know what's weird about member only chat? It's readable. It's a readable chat. It's functionable. So anyway, I'm in Discord earlier. I've told the story throughout this stream, but I'm going to repeat things one more time for anyone that just got here. It's a live stream. It's how it works. If you're watching the replay, the recorded replay, you're only going to hear a repeat of some things. Now, after I'm done with this, I'll be going to D-Live. I'm going to go ahead and... Actually, what am I doing? Let's start the D-Live now so it can get warmed up. We gotta get the bun cooking in the oven over there. So, all right. The engine is started on D-Live. Let's see if we can get it cooking up here. Now, I'm missing one of my best songs. There it is. Perfect. Found it. I started this off by telling Authentic Intent that I was not trying to troll him or put him down, and I mean it. Still up to now, I've done my best to not troll Authentic Intent, and I hope that his, whatever. Not a lot of good things I can say, and I hope he understands why. I have kids. You get me? And that's just how we are, I guess, parents. I don't know, dude. This is weird to talk about. This is a very strange situation. And I'm in Discord. And I've been going through lots of submissions. All of a sudden, this comes in. We do a little looking around. We start talking to people. And next thing I know, I'm witnessing the insanity that's happened because of whoopsie. I didn't even think about it. We'll do that on DLive. I just had an idea, but we're doing it on DLive. So anyway, I start the video in Discord, and I go through a few minutes of it, and I'm literally shocked. I start looking at the comments. I'm literally like, what? Is this satire? Is this some, like, reality television show? Is this Ice Poseidon? Ice Poseidon is a reality TV streamer, and he does a bunch of stupid stuff that they always turn out to be fake. Everything Ice Poseidon does turns out to be fake. So people will flip out on YouTube like, Ice Poseidon just blah, blah, blah. And it's like, no, he didn't. It's all fake. Anyway, that's not what happened. But, it seems that way because it's so extreme. An FECORE board member goes on another Flat Earthers channel called an Authentic Intent for him to make an announcement. And he talks about a felony that he had, and he's willingly putting this out. There's nothing that stops someone from talking about this or anything. So, what happened was because of the things he admitted to and because of what he said, I don't know if he just didn't listen to what he said, if he didn't listen to the video. It was a live stream, so I don't know why he left it up because, I kind of know why. Maybe that's it. Maybe Flat Earthers are just oblivious to what everyone sees. Maybe they really think that the Earth is flat. Maybe they really think that it's proven. Maybe they really think other people are looking at Authentic Intent and Karen B sitting there doing what they're doing as anything else other than apologetics. It's just incredible that they would even have any other perception. I can't even explain it, bro, because I want to say things like, there was a good part of this situation. There's nothing good about the entire situation. It's just miserable. Long story short, to round the show out and get out of here and get to DLive, thanks to anyone that watched, he ended up privating the video while we were watching it, which stopped the video from loading. So if I would have kept playing, it would have got to the part that I had loaded, and then it would have, rounded and just kept trying to load and then went to the private window. So I reloaded the video, saw that it was private. All of a sudden it pops back up and it's unlisted. So I'm like, well, he obviously doesn't want anyone watching this because he's privating it, so screw it, we'll stop watching it. So I go down in the comments section and I'm looking at the comments and I noticed that Globebusters is in the damn live chat, and I got it recorded, and this is going out many networks. It's recorded. It's no use to false strike me. YouTube will not make it stick. You'll be the one that gets in trouble, whatever. I've already talked to YouTube anyways to take measures against that shit. And so they can start logging who's doing it and what groups are responsible for the false striking, because they're taking a serious stand against it. And if you think it's all just some lie that people are saying to make you nervous against filing false strikes, it's not. They really are. They got back to me within like 40 minutes of my last email to them, which is a record. Anyway, this is a massive problem for them, the false strikes. FECORE, of course. Why am I bringing up false strikes? Because FECORE has been filing false strikes against people who show their webpage or their logo. Nothing that I did, by the way. So Karen B is on Authentic Intent's channel, and under fair use, I just listened to what they had to say and criticized them, and I felt the same way everyone else felt times 1,000. It's just ridiculous that they even did it. It shows that these people either don't care about children at all, or that they care about Flat Earth so much that they don't have the backbone to stand up and see when something is very wrong and actually speak the truth. And that's the core issue here. Don't ever say the debunkers killed Flat Earth. Don't say the debunkers stopped Globebusters. We put a dent in it. This is what's going to do it right here. I'm out of here. Thanks for watching. I will do a comedic stream soon. I have one prepared. If all the breaking news stops, I'll do it. I will do a. Oh, I'm sorry. I got to stop. I joke around when I say breaking news. See, some flat earthers are taking my shticks seriously. Yes, my comedic routine is not serious. It's just to have fun with my subscribers. Yes, me pretending like I report the news is pretending, you guys. It's just to have fun with my subscribers. I admit it. So no, it's not a bad thing if I'm willing to admit it to them. The problem is you guys are trolling everybody, the flat earth community, Pratt, all those people, Dan Pratt, and all those guys are trolling everyone that watches them, but you're not admitting that you're not admitting that, you're trolling. You're just doing it. So that's why it's deceptive. That's the core thing to this, to speak seriously for one moment. Yeah, I don't have any respect for anyone that had anything to do. In fact, I'm just going to be myself for a second before we leave. I have no respect for anyone that had anything to do with a positive comment, a thumbs up, live chat that wasn't calling this out, and to anyone that put him up to this, helped him with this, or him doing this at all. Wow. You want to know what my response? Let me sum it up for you. Wow. D-Live, here we come. I am actually not, like, if you would have came up to me a year ago and said, don't start criticizing Flat Earth, it'll eventually lead to this, I would have said, no freaking way, bro. This is YouTube. Don't even go there. That honestly, I would have. It's just ridiculous. It's insanity. We've hit peak clown world. It's peaks downward spiral. Who else is affiliated with the damn FECORE? Morguile is. Peak clown world. Peak clown world. Right? Morguile. All this happening. The FECORE, my God. The real flat, if you are a flat earther, and let's say you do genuinely believe it's flat and you're open-minded, you're unbiased, you want the truth, get away from this group. FECORE and anyone affiliated with them, Nathan Oakley, Sleeping Warrior, Globebusters, Jaren, all of them. Get away from them. Start a new movement. Do something. Get away from these people. What leads to this? You know what? I think I'm going to be me just a little more. You know what leads to people thinking they can do these things? You know what leads to people like Bob and Karen and FECORE thinking that they can be behind this kind of thing without any repercussion? The love of money. Thinking about money. The evil that's there for them. That's what causes them to defend this kind of thing. They're only thinking about the money that goes in, the donations. They're only thinking about their audience, and they lock themselves in a tunnel vision echo chamber of the max degree, and they're all inside this little tunnel vision echo chamber, and they're saying to each other, well, it wouldn't look bad for us. We want to keep the flat earth community together, so we can go defend the guy, right? Yeah. Well, they'll be cool. The followers will be cool with this if we just get up there and have him give you some questions. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Just crazy. And don't tell me it's not true, because what? You're telling me that Bob and Dearth and everybody that was there just said, yeah, wow, we're all subscribed to this guy randomly, and he went live. No. No. Come on. I don't mind if you think that, by the way. If you think it was random that they were all in there saying what they were saying, agreeing, you'd expect one of them to stand up and be like, F this, you guys. What? One of them would have felt that way. Why? Because they all are like that. They all are against the people that were in the pizza-spiracy. God's sakes, dude. How many times have these guys brought up this? I've heard Morguile bring this subject up. I've heard Morguile rail against this subject. But you're telling me that just because dude's a flat earther, right? Okay, now I have to shut up. Now I need to go to D-Live. Goodbye, YouTube. See you maybe later tonight. Most definitely, though, tomorrow. Be back soon. If I can get the signal to turn on.